Gentlemen and distinguished ladies, back again for a quick little video to talk about the ZeroCool Veefriends products, or specifically more about how they sold the cards over at Zero Cards. Saw a couple comments on the channel wanting us to react. Hey, look, the first product they released were these kind of Gary V kind of hand-drawn cards. And look, some people are a fan of the guy, some people aren't. He has a large following of people who don't collect sports cards that would be interested in these. So these things sold for about $2,000 a box. And again, you may be into them, you may not be. You may be into hockey cards, you may be into soccer cards, you may be into basketball cards, you may be not. So some of these things may be for you, maybe aren't. This isn't going to be the focus on the video to talk about these cards or whether you like them or not. That's a personal decision on you. And again, you have guys like, Sports Card Investor and Card Collector too. Look, these are essentially used car salesmen who have to promote the industry. They've essentially said that any kind of negativity or drama and even surrounding them, they shy away from. Card Collector 2 is a guy who got in bed with Mark's Cards, who was essentially running a $1 million Ponzi scheme with PSA. Why can't Card Collector 2 submit to PSA? Probably because he submitted too many altered cards, probably because he can't pay his bill, probably for one reason or another why he can't tell you. But Gary V's one of his heroes, so he's going to promote the stuff. Sports Card Investor, again, another guy who is publicly, hates the drama, doesn't like the negativity. So anything that Gary V does, and really more specifically anything that Fanatics does over the next, couple years, this guy's going to give him a pass, give him a pat on the back, and kind of be the main cheerleader for Josh Luber and company over at Fanatics. But let's talk about this ZeroCool stuff from two different perspectives. If you're a dealer or you're a collector, this would scare me a little bit. And we've had some videos in the past. My brother did one, 4 reasons that hobby shops should be scared. This is one of them. What if they sell a product that you do want on this site? Let's say you're a group breaker, and normally you could rely on the good old boy network, call your distributor, maybe even call Panini or Topps directly or Leaf or whoever, and get sometimes as much of this stuff as you want, or certainly more than the average person. And you've been relying on this relationship maybe for about 10 years. What if Josh Luber and Fanatics says bye-bye to those relationships and starts selling desirable products, flawless, national treasures, whatever stuff you guys like to break, through this kind of semi-Dutch auction way? And now you're forced to bid against collectors and fans and people with a lot of money or Drake on these products, and that could screw up your whole business model and your profit margin. And so that's a very worrisome thing. I think for me, if I was looking at this from a dealer perspective, hey, maybe I'm not buying these Gary V cards, but what if they start selling every product like that? So that'd be very worrisome if I was a blowout cards, a group breaker, somebody who relied on this new product, and that how you got this product in the past was very relationship driven. Now, if you're a collector, again, this changes maybe how you buy product. Maybe normally you're buying from one of these breakers or blowout or online or something. Maybe you're going to Target or Walmart, and what if they start selling product this way? You're going to have to really understand the market, because you're going to be bidding against some of these breakers and dealers for this product. You're going to be bidding against other collectors. You're going to be bidding against people, who are huge fans of this stuff. So as a collector, as a sports card collector, even if you're not interested in the Gary V stuff, I would take, very close attention on the bidding process, how it works, what's fair market for this stuff, because that's going to impact you going forward. What if they start selling product like this? And so if you're a collector or a dealer, whether or not you got into this Gary V stuff, it is very important, because StockX did something with like Bowman X where they sold products just like this, and people complained, it was too expensive, or I lost out, or da. But this is a way for Fanatics to cut out a lot of the middlemen, the distributors, and a lot of the people involved, the breakers even themselves, and sell product to you directly. Get product in front of the fans and get product in front of collectors. So those are two things to consider. Whether or not you're a fan of this Gary V stuff, this is the way Josh Luber and Fanatics are probably going to sell a lot of product going forward. So as a as a dealer and as a collector, if you're really into this stuff and you got to have it, and you know it's very important to you, pay very close attention to the products going forward, the pricing, the secondary pricing after the fact. I bet this Gary V stuff probably all went up in value because it was the first product. Not a lot of people knew about it. Gary V, again, has a large swath of fans who aren't interested in cards, who have probably a lot of disposable income because he kind of caters to that market, or a lot of his talks are to entrepreneurs and business people and maybe people who have a little bit of disposable income normally. So some things to consider. Again, you know, I didn't buy this stuff. And you can expect guys like Card Collector 2 and Sports Card Investor to pump this stuff. So, I mean, what haven't these guys pumped? What wouldn't these guys pump? So until next time, we'll come back and chat with you guys some of the time, some of the place. Peace.